Everybody, it's Dr. Magnifico from Vet and Pobly.com. This is Maggie. Maggie is one of my very, very, very favoriteest little patients. She is a 7.5-year-old dachshund. She has always been a very lean, very athletic, very muscular little girl. She came in today, and one of the things that the techs noticed was when they were picking her up, she urinated. So she urinated urine that looks like this. So it's rather pinkish, which is usually an indication of blood, which we call hematuria. So the technicians picked her up, and when they did, they were feeling her bladder. Her bladder lives right here. So here is her spine, here is her back leg, and the bladder lives right about here. So I always tell people right in front of the back legs and her bladder. Her bladder is about this big, so I'm putting my fingers on it, and it is full of stones. I can actually feel the stones, and we're gonna try to have the camera come really close and see if you can hear the stones. So it feels like sand. Feels like she's got a little packet of sand in here. So we took an X-ray, and here is her X-ray. So here is her spine, here is her back leg, and then right in front of her back leg, this is her bladder. It is all full of all of these stones. So some of the questions that we ask are, what kind of food is she on? Some of these guys have a genetic predisposition to getting urinary calculi. So some part of it's genetics, some part of it is lifestyle, and then a lot of it can be diet. So we need to talk about putting her on a specific diet for the kind of stones that she has. These are so many stones that they're not going to dissolve on their own. We're going to have to go in and get them. So that is a cystotomy. That is a surgery where they come in, we open up the bladder, we take out all of the stones, we put them on lots of IV fluids to diurese them, and then we send the stones in for analysis. I have a whole separate discussion on stone analysis and how you can get it really cheap. You can look up Minnesota Urolith Lab, and they do it for free. So for those places that charge a couple $100, there's a cheap way for you to get a stone analysis. It takes quite a long time, but you can get it for free. And then we will monitor her every 3 to 6 months to make sure that she's not getting urinary calculi again. This surgery here is somewhere around $800. I know at a lot of the ERs and the specialty clinics, it can be in the thousands of dollars, but it's about $600 to $800 here, partly because we want them on fluids for a couple days, and because there are a lot of stones to send out, and because we need to do stone analysis, and that here is about $200 if we send it through our normal lab. So this is Annie. She's going to have a cystotomy pretty soon, and we're going to get those stones out, and then we'll put her on a urinary diet so that she is less likely to get more stones in the future. If you have any questions about cystotomies, which is the surgery to remove the stones, or bladder stones, or urinary stones, or anything to do with that, you can find me here at Vet or Pobly.com. That's it. Thanks.